Thank you. worthy to receive all of our praise today. Praise Him, oh yes, praise Him in the dim, hallelujah. Praise Him, exalt His name forever. Come on and praise Him. Praise Him in the dim, oh, praise Him. Exalt His name forever. Everybody now praise Him. Praise Him in the dim, praise Him. Exalt His name forever. Hallelujah. My God, my God, my God, we exalt you in this house, Lord. We worship you, Lord Jesus. You are worthy, Lord. You are worthy, Lord Jesus. Glory, glory, glory. The King is in the house. I said the King is in the house. Send it on down, send it on down, Lord, let the Holy Ghost come on down. Send it on down, send it on down, Lord, let the Holy Ghost come on down. Send it on down, send it on down, Lord, let the Holy Ghost come on down. Send it on down, send it on down, Lord, let the Holy Ghost come on more than ever before. Lord, I need you, oh my God, more than ever before. I've got to tell you, I love you now, more than ever before, more than ever before. Lord, I love you, oh my God, more than ever before. Lord, I need you, we need you like never before. More than ever before. I've got to tell you, I love you now, more than ever before. Hoy más que nunca, Señor, yo te amo. I need you, Lord. Hoy más que nunca, Señor, te necesito. Oh my God. Hoy más que nunca, Señor, quiero decirte, te amo hoy más que nunca, Señor. You know the words of this song say, more than ever before, Lord. Today I love you. Oh my God. And more than ever before. Today, Lord, I need you. I need to touch you, Lord. And more than ever before, Lord, I've got to somehow tell you that I love you now, Lord. So much more than ever before. More than ever before, Lord, I love you. More than ever before, Lord, I need you. More than ever before, I've got to tell you, I love you now, more than ever before. Oh my God. My God. Oh my God, 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 my God. Oh God. You know, we were watching a documentary last night, and it really broke my heart. There's so much in this world, in this time, in this age. He was talking about this young man that his grandfather was a United Pentecostal church in some city in North California, and he had started a church there. He was a beautiful young man, and the young men aren't supposed to be beautiful, but he was beautiful and popular and everything, but he got depression and alcohol, and he tried to take his life, and he blew his face off with a shotgun, and he survived. And he was showing these pictures of his family through all this. He was showing him back, and he was distorted so severely, and through all this, he was going back to church and finding his way when he survived. But his family, and they asked what they did and how they made it through it, and they said they were praying, but you could tell they weren't in church anymore. And I was thinking how people could stray so far from God. But in all this, I was thinking in just this week how many people I've spoken to that were fighting depression, and they know God, but yet they're turning to drugs and to alcohol for their help. And I told them, I said, you know, and I'm talking to myself when I tell you that if we allow Satan to destroy us in our minds, maybe he can't fight me, and he can't fight Natasha, and he can't fight my this and this and this, and he can't get Sister Darla by tempting her with drugs and alcohol and relationships and things. She's stuck with Brother Larry, and he's, you know, at this point, he's not going to get her with relationship issues. But if he could destroy her with depression, if he can get us, we've got somehow, we need Jesus. If somehow we can reach out to him in our times of needs, in our time, and it seems like depression is prevalent. There was something lately, 2 young people, young kids, 14 and 15, jumped off the hotel. I mean, depression, it's like, it's just destroying our city, it's destroying our lives, and it seems like that's the enemy that we're fighting right now. If somehow, the words of this song, more than ever before, I need you, Lord, and if we could just turn to him, and if somehow we could come to the cross, if we could come to God in desperation, and like, Lord, I need you today. If somehow we could just get that spirit that I'm not leaving here until I get a touch from you. If we could just somehow just not leave here the way we came, that old song, I'm going to stay here until I get what I need.
Amen.
Because too soon we just say, Lord, I need you, but then we walk out the way that we came, and we don't allow him to touch us. I see people that need God so desperately. I know it when they walk in that door. And they just stand there, and I can feel this presence of God so strong. And I want to go out there, and I want to shake him, and I say, don't you realize that if you don't get a hold of God today, you might be the one that goes out there. You might be the one that doesn't get what they need today, and you might take your own life. Something might happen. And I'm so stirred in my heart today, because my own loved ones are fighting things like this, and I don't know how to help them, because they won't reach out to a loving God that just wants to touch his children. I'm sorry I'm taking up too much time, but somehow, church, we have to get desperate.
Yes, we do.
We have to get desperate for ourselves, because nobody else can do it for you.
That's it.
Nobody else can do it for you. We're placing our value in what other people think about us. Somehow we have to understand, and we have to know that nobody else can do it for you. I can pray for you, but I can't touch God for you if you can't, and if you don't want it for yourself. You have to understand, God, I need you. I need you today.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
More than ever before, Lord, I love you. More than ever before, Lord, I need you. Oh, yes, I need you. More than ever before, I've got to tell you, I love you now more than ever before. Hoy más que nunca, Señor, yo te amo. Lord, I love you. Hoy más que nunca, Señor, te necesito.